Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can strum through a song called Give a Little Bit by Supertramp or Roger Hodgson. And we're going to start on a D major chord. And the way you play D major, first finger goes to the G string on the second fret, second finger on the high E string on the second fret, and third finger on the B string on the third fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And we kind of end up doing 3 downs on the D at the very beginning, and then we go to an A major chord. When we play A major, first finger goes to the D on the second fret, second finger on the G on the second fret, and third finger on the B string on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like A major. It sounds really happy. In the recording, it kind of sounds like you do a down, up on the A. So you're going to have D with down, 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 A, down, up at the very beginning. And then we go back to the D major 3 times, 3 downs. And then we go to a G major chord. And when we play G major, first finger goes to the A string on the second fret, second finger on the low E string on the third fret, and third finger on the high E string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord. And in the recording, it kind of sounds like you do a down, up on that G. And then we go to the A major for 3 downs. And then we go back to the G for a down, up, and then back to A major for a down, 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 and then back to the G with a down, up. So all the way through that kind of that intro chorus, you got D, 2, 3, A major with a down, up, D major, 1, 2, 3, G, down, up, A major, down, 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 G, down, up, A, down, 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 G, down, up. Now there are a couple different strum patterns that could work for that too. One of my favorite 4/4 strum patterns for a song like this is down, down, up, down, up. So if you took the D and just tried that a lot, you'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So another way you may want to think about using it for the chorus is you could do the D for the down, down, up, and then hit the A for a down, up. So you could have D with a down, down, up, A with a down, up, D, down, down, up, G, down, up, A, down, down, up, G, down, up, A, down, down, up, G, down, up, D, down, down, up, A, down, up, D, down, down, up, G, down, up, A, down, down, up, G, down, up, A, down, down, up, G, down, up. Now later on in this song though, it really sounds like we kind of gravitate towards something called the 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is right now if you're tapping your foot to the beat, our down, down, up, down, it kind of divides that into 2 parts. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I think it really sounds like, especially towards the end of the tune, is a down, up, down, up, down, up, 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you take the D and do a down for 1 and then an up on 4, kind of end up with a long down, up, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up. That's what you do on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do a up on 2, down on 3. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the third beat, you do up on 2, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, 1, up, 1, up. And then on the last beat, you'd be doing down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So all together, you got down, up, 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 down, up. So another way to kind of work it through our chorus is to kind of do the down on the, or the D with the down, up, down, up, and then make your change to the A for the last down, up, and kind of simulate that through the rest of the progression. So you got D with a down, up, down, up, A, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, A, down, up, G, down, up, A, down, up, G, down, up. And then we're basically going to be repeating that until we get to our verse part. And on our verse, we go to like a B minor. And the way you play B minor, there's a couple different ways you might want to think about doing this. You do first finger across the entire second fret, second finger on the B string, third fret, third finger on the D on the fourth fret, and the pinky on the G string on the fourth fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a B minor chord and it sounds really sad. Now if you're just starting out or you just want to avoid the bar chord, a lot of times with bar chords you can take the skinny few strings and make skinnier versions of the chord or smaller versions of the chord. So you could take first finger and go to the high E on the 2nd fret, second finger on the B string 3rd, third finger on the G string on the 4th fret, and strum the top 3 or the top 4 strings, and that's another way to play B minor. Another way to play B minor, if you're a little bit more adventurous, is to take the 3rd finger and go to the D on the 4th fret, pinky on the G string on the 4th fret, make it a little bit thicker that way. Another possibility would be doing something called B minor 7 in root position. The way you play B minor 7, first finger goes to the A string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the G on the 2nd fret, third finger on the high E string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, or the A string to the high E string, and get your clear sound out, it's called B minor 7. So you want to think about using that too. And then from the B minor, we go to an E sus, or E suspended chord. And the easiest way to play this is second finger is going to go to the A on the 2nd fret, third finger is going to go to the D on the 2nd fret, and the pinky is going to go to the G string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that's something called an E suspended chord, and it sounds slightly unresolved. And the reason why you want to do that with 2, 3, and 4 is so then you can take first finger and go to the G on the 1st fret, lift off the pinky, and now you got second on the A string, second, third finger on the D string second. And that sounds like E major chord, which is kind of our next place to go. And then from there we go to a G major chord. And then at the end it sounds like a cool little change between an A and something called an A sus. And we play A sus. Is if you take the A major and kind of take the pinky and kind of add him in on the B string 3rd fret, that sounds something called an A suspended chord. And from the A sus we're going back to A major, and then we're kind of doing that change again at the very end of our verse. So we could do that with just our down, down, up, up, down, up. The weird part is from the E sus and the E major, we'd be halving those 2 chords. So we just do a down, down, up on each of those chords. And then on the A sus and the A at the end, we do that same idea with kind of the A sus with a down, down, up, A with a down, down, up. So we tried it that way. We'd have B minor down, down, up, down, E sus down, down, E down, down, G down, down, up, down, A sus down, down, up, A down, down, A sus down, down, up, A down, down, up. Or you could do that with the 16th note pattern. And the weird part is where you're halving things. So for the E sus E change, you could do kind of a down, up on the E sus, and then do the E for a down, up, down, up, down. And we can make that same change from the A sus to the A major. So we tried it that way. We'd have B minor down, up, down, up, down, up, down, E sus down, up, down, G down, up, down, up, down, A sus down, up, A down, up, down, A sus down. Up, A down, up, down, up, down, up. And then from here, they'll be going back into our verse. Now, something else that I would think about adding to the song, though, is bass notes. A lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, for instance, you could add in a bass note for the chord. So on the D chord, you got a D string for your bass, and then a down, up, down, up. So D with the D bass, down, up, down, up. On the A major, you'd have the A string for your bass. A with an A bass, down, up, down. On the G, you'd have the low E string for the bass. With the low E bass, down, up, down. On the B minor, you'd have the A string for your bass. B minor with an A bass, down, up, down. On the E sus and the E major, you'd have the low E string for your bass. And then on the A sus and the A at the end, we'd have kind of the A string for the bass. So one way to work that through your verse is to do kind of a bass down, up on the first chord, and then kind of save that down, up at the end. So we have D with a bass, down, up, A with a down, up, D with a D bass, down, up, G down, up, A with an A bass, down, up, G down, up, A with an A bass, down, up, G down, up. Or we could try that with our 16th pattern. And you could kind of work it off kind of a bass, bass, down, up. So we could kind of work it as kind of, although in the intro actually, what it really kind of sounds like is you say that last down, up for the change. So you have D with a bass, bass, up, A down, D with a D bass, D bass, up, G down, A with an A bass, bass, G with a down, A with an A bass, down, G down, D with a D bass, down, A with a down, D with a D bass, D bass, G down, A with an A bass, down, G down, A with an A bass, down, G down, And then from there, we'd be going into our verse part. So we tried basses through our verse. We have B minor with an A bass, down, down, G with a low E bass, down up, B with a low E bass, down up, G with a low E bass, down up, down, A with an A bass, down, A with an A bass, down, A with an A sus, A with an A bass. Or if we tried that with our 16th pattern, we'd have B minor with an A bass, E sus with low E bass, up, E with low E bass, up, down, G with low E bass, up, bass, up, down, A sus, A sus, A. And then from there, then we go into a bridge part. And our bridge part starts on an F sharp minor chord. When we play F sharp minor, first finger goes over the entire second fret, third finger goes the A on the fourth fret, and the pinky on the D string on the fourth fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like F sharp minor chord. It sounds really, really sad. And then from F sharp minor, we go to a B minor chord, and then we go back to F sharp minor, and then we go back to B minor, and then we go back to F sharp minor, and then we go to a G major chord. And then we kind of half a C major. And the way you play C major, first finger goes to the B string on the first fret, second finger goes to the D on the second fret, third finger goes to the A string on the third fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord. It sounds really, really happy. And then we end up kind of halving a C major to a G major, and then ending up on kind of our A sus A, and we end up doing that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times at the end of our bridge. Now through that part, it almost sounds like you would do just kind of downs on the chords, like F sharp minor, B minor. So you may want to think about just kind of using downstrokes to kind of accent the bridge. And then B minor, F sharp minor, but then you may want to pick it up on your G, and if we did that with our down, down, up, we'd have G with down, down, up, down, C, down, down, G, down, A sus, A sus, A sus, A, and then we kind of be repeating that at the end. Now you could do the down, down, up through that whole part. You'd have that sharp minor down, down, up, down, B minor down, down, up, down, sharp minor down, down, up, down, B minor down, down, up, down, sharp minor down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, C down, down, G down, A sus, A sus, A sus, A. Kind of waiting for that chorus to come in. Or you could add bass notes to that and have that sharp minor with a low E bass down, up, down, B minor with an A bass. F sharp minor's got a low E bass. F sharp minor's got an A bass. F sharp minor with a low E bass. G's got a low E bass. But then the C chord would have the A bass, and you do just kind of a bass down up, G with a bass down, and you kind of end up on your A sus to the A change. So you know, I kind of think about using that too. Or we could use kind of our 16th note pattern, and then we have F sharp minor with a bass, or we could do it just straight up F sharp minor, B minor, F sharp minor, B minor, F sharp minor, G major, C down, up, G down, up, down, A sus, A sus, A sus, A. So we want to think about using that. Or you could try adding basses to that, and you have F sharp minor, bass, B minor with an A bass, B minor with low E bass, B minor with an A bass, F sharp minor with low E bass, G with low E bass, C with an A bass, G with low E bass, A sus A. And you want to kind of play around with that. I was kind of messing around with some other 16th variations there. And then from there, then we end up back on our chorus part, which you could kind of just go back to kind of that intro part if you wanted it to really kind of sound like the recording. Or you could kind of use the down, down, up, or the down, up, down, up, down, through that part. And then from there, then we go into like a little piece of kind of our verse. We do the B minor, and then we do the E sus and the E, and then we go to a G major chord, but then we have a C and a G, kind of like a little piece of our bridge, and we end up back on kind of our A sus to A change. So we did that with our bass down, up, we'd have B minor with an A bass down, up, down, E sus with low E bass down, B with low E bass down, G with low E bass down, up, down, C with an A bass down, G with low E bass down, A sus, A sus, A sus, A sus, D major chord. And if you take that shape, and this is kind of an outro lick, because it kind of happens here at the end. If you take that shape of the D major and slide it up to 7th fret, and then if you take that shape and kind of slide it all the way up to 7th fret, so now I got first finger on the G7, second finger on the high E7, third finger on the B string 8th fret, that's kind of a little G major chord. And in the recording, it almost sounds like we do a down on D, and then slide to that 7 and 8 and go down, up, down. And then you take that shape and kind of slide over 2 more frets. So now I got first finger on the 9th fret, second finger on the high E on the 9, third finger on the B string 10, and that's almost like a little A major chord, and you kind of do a down, up, down on that, and then go back to the G for a down, up, down, and then we end up on a D with kind of a down, down. So we got D, G, A, G, D, G, A, G. So you may want to kind of use that. Or through that section, actually, that kind of takes the place of the D chords. Or through your regular outro, we got a D major twice, and then we go to C major, and then we got a half a G and then a D chord. We end up doing that 4 times, and at the very end, we do a C major, and then we half a G major and a D major. We do that twice, and then we kind of end up on kind of a stop time thing at the very end where we do a C major, and then a G major thing, which is downs, and then we go to an A minor chord, and we play A minor. First finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, third finger on the G string on the 2nd fret. If you strum all those together, that sounds like A minor chord. It sounds really sad. And then we go right back to G major, and then we do a D major, and at the very end we kind of go back to that D, G, A lick. So that might be something to kind of try that. So if we tried that with our bass, down, up, down, up, we'd have D with a D bass, D with a D bass, down, up, down, C with an A bass, down, up, down, G with a low E bass, down, D with a D bass, down, D with a D bass, down, up, down, D with a D bass, down, up, down, C with an A bass, down, up, down, G with a low E bass, down, D with a D bass, or you can kind of throw it in your lick, and then kind of pick it up on the C chord, G with a low E bass, D with a D bass, lick. Times, and we go back to C, G with low E bass, D with a D bass, C with an A bass, G with low E bass, D with a D bass, and then we kind of have that downs for the C, down for the G, down for an A minor, G, and then a D, and then we go back into kind of our lick, kind of for the very, very end. Or we could try that with our 16th bass pattern, and we'd have D, C with an A bass, G with low E bass, D with a D bass, D with a D bass, D with a D bass, C with an A bass, G with low E bass, D with a D bass, or you can kind of throw in that lick for your D chords the same way, and then kind of pick it up on your C, G, major lick for your outro. But that's the basics of how you could strum through Give a Little Bit, a Supertramp. So good luck!